y'all, it's your girl Nelly, and I'm finally back after so long. I've been doing so many things. I've updated so much. One, my hair. Right now it's on flexi rods, but you will see the craziness that's going on. Let's see, I've been to LA. I done did so much, y'all. I done did a whole bunch of things, but one thing I haven't had time to do is this. I haven't had time to record. I haven't had time to do anything regarding makeup. Y'all have no idea. I went to a hair show in LA. I met a couple girls from the Bad Girls Club. I've just been busy with hair. I've been at the salon. I've just been doing a whole bunch of things, and I'm happy. I just been doing my own thing. I didn't switch this. I worked real hard on this. Y'all, I just can't wait for y'all to see all of it in its glory. So, we're just gonna get right into this tutorial, and we're just gonna enjoy it. And here I go, just combing out my eyebrows. I'm using my e.l.f. double-sided angled brush, and I'm just taking my e.l.f. gel liner in coffee and filling it in, starting from the bottom and slowly just filling them in from the beginning, doing short light strokes, yada yada yada. You already get the gist. You know how I do my eyebrows or whatever. And here I am just taking my NYX concealer jar in 08, I think it's called Nutmeg, and I'm just cleaning up my brow. I do like to clean up the bottom and the top, and what you do to one side you will do to the other. I switched brushes because the other brush that I used on the left side was way bigger and it was a little bit more difficult to get that precise line, but I did it and it came out cute or whatever. And I just usually use my finger to blend it out because my fingers are warm, and it melts the concealer perfectly fine. It just looks so natural and it feels so light once it's blended out with your fingers. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Beauty Blender does its job because I do that right here, but I really like blending my concealer out with my fingers. Here I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in Coral just to color correct. I have dark circles under my eyes and I have dark spots all over my face. Not all over, but I got a few dark spots on my face and I'd like to conceal that. I'd like to kind of hide that so I look a little bit more flawless. Around my mouth tends to be very dark. I got a beard and a mustache that should look crazy. And all I'm going to do is just spray some of that e.l.f. setting mist spray and take that on a beauty blender and just blend that out and start to blend all of that color correct, all of that coralness into my skin, and I don't look orange. And then I don't know why I decided to highlight before I put my foundation on. I think I was really distracted and it was just late, and I think it was just something I wanted to try to see. Maybe I could highlight before my makeup, before the foundation, instead of after. But I ended up doing both. And here I am just blending out that under eye. It's actually the LA Girl concealer in yellow, just to brighten it up. Here I am moving on to my e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. It's the 144 colors, and I just took those two browns and a fluffy brush and put that in my crease. We're gonna do a cut crease today, a brown and gold cut crease, if you couldn't tell by the title. And here I am just using a clean blending brush just to blend out any harsh lines. And I had to mouth it because I am on the phone. See, this is what I'm talking about. I was so distracted. This was filmed so long ago. I normally just turn on the camera and have a whole bunch of fun. I'd be listening to music. It'd be like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'd be twerking, doing my makeup, filming and stuff. Y'all gonna get the outtakes, trust me. I'm still blending. You pretty much are never done blending. And a random clip of me highlighting my chin with the LA Girl concealer in yellow. And here I go, mixing these two golds. That's more of a shimmery gold, and that's more of a yellow gold. And I'm tap into both to mix them and use the e.l.f. setting spray to foil and blend the two colors together. And that shit looks like pure happiness, pure gold. I should call this 24 karat magic tutorial, because this mess looks sickening. It looks amazing. I love golds. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm starting to fall in love with gold. I think it's because of my skin tone. Like, yellows and golds and warmer colors look good on brown skin, if I do say so myself. Actually, almost every color looks really good on brown skin, and that's not me bragging. But here I go, trying to cut out my cut crease, and this is where I use the beauty store glitter. It's a fine crushed glitter. I use my duo glue. I think I showed that in the previous tutorial. Take a drop of duo eyelash glue and clear, and a few spritz of e.l.f.'s setting spray, and boom, you got you a glitter adhesive. And here I go, just trying to cut out my crease and make it a little bit of a winged liner at the same time. This eye came out way better than the other eye. It was because I was distracted. I was on the phone, and again, it's like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I don't feel like redoing that all over again or whatever. I'm kidding. But I really was not. I wasn't going back in to just fix it, because I would have to take off the whole eye. I would have been so mad, and it just wasn't happening for me. So just accept the fact that I'm not perfect, okay? And sometimes you gotta mess up, and I'm gonna show that I'm not gonna get it right the first time, but this shit was still cute, okay? Okay. So here I am, just doing the same thing to the other side. And boom. I'm starting off with my foundation finally. You know, after I done highlighted and then you just blend that out. I'm using my Makeup Forever in color 148. It's the Makeup Forever HD foundation. And to contour, I'm using a fluffy brush. I think this is naturally a blush brush. And I'm using my NYX contour palette, and I'm using the darkest shade, and it just looks, it looks so amazing. NYX, please don't ever get rid of this, or your liquid suedes, or your liquid matte lipsticks in the shade Transylvania. That is my biznai. Okay. And I'm using a fluffy powder brush to blend out to get rid of any of the powder that I use for my setting, just to blend everything together. And here I am using my translucent powder. You can pretty much use any translucent powder that you got. And just set your face. I love setting my under eyes, and I'm just going to go ahead again and blend that all out with the big fluffy brush. Dust it away so I don't look like I just played in some flour or cocaine. I don't play with the cocaine. And here I go, just using my NYC liquid liner. I'm not sure why I could never find this in stores, but this is the last one that I own. See, here I am on the phone. This is what I was talking about. I was so distracted. This is why my liner didn't come out right. Let me rephrase that. My liner didn't come out as good as it could have because I was highly distracted. And if you could see the other eye, you see how distracted I was, because that does not look like the eye that I am putting eyeliner on right now.
But it's okay. I still came out cute or whatever. Y'all gonna see. I normally start from the bottom and just wing it out. Take my time. And you build the wing and then voila, you done. But that didn't happen.
So I'm back and this is the finished look. So this is the wild hair that comes along with it. I did a gold glitter eye. And this is just on my lips, this is just a brown pencil liner with some gloss on top. And hunty, yes. I just gotta pretend I slicked down everything. And yeah, but I got mermaid hair, y'all. But yeah, ooh, I am loving this hair. I feel like this is just everything. This is me. This right here is just